Hello, welcome to this market update through YouTube. So naturally, given what's happened over the last day or so, I have to talk about the British pound. So right behind me you can see this is the 1 hour chart on the LCG trader platform. Obviously you can see the dramatic declines that we had through that key 127 level yesterday, took us right down to just a shade above 125, and we've had a quite hefty rebound since then. So first thing to consider in this environment trading the pound, volatility is right up there. This is the most volatile the pound has been. So pound dollar has been versus the euro dollar, for example, since the Brexit referendum, and before that it was the financial crisis. So you know, this pair is going to be moving around a lot. So I'm going to look at the pound dollar as well as euro pound. So there's two key pound pairs. This is the 1 hour chart, so you can see the movement. Let me just zoom out quickly to show you the context of this. This is our weekly chart. So this is why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the charm on 127. It looks like we're breaking through it, we're breaking lower. And if so, we should be targeting these lows down here, which is closer to 118. So potentially a big drop on the cards, but we don't know how this is all going to play out. Theresa May is in Europe right now trying to negotiate a better deal. All the European leaders are saying the negotiations are done. So it doesn't look hopeful at the moment, but of course we could have a big false break. So if I zoom in a bit on 127, if this candle closes the week back above 127, that's a huge fake out lower that could actually be a bullish sign for us to push back up towards 130 again. It's not my default expectation. It looks like we're going to give away the level, but we've got to be open to that possibility. So again, when we drop down to the 1 hour chart, this is the first level of contention here, and you can see kind of two boxes to consider about where the price stalls. It initially gave way to 127, stalled out around 126.50, put in another little low the following hour, bounced back again, and it's in this vicinity that the low on that second hour after the breakout is where we found some support for the time, some resistance for the time being. So of course what we're looking at is potentially this being the end of the pullback and another drop. Or if we pull out to the 4 hour chart, we can see it slightly better. Here's the 127 level up here, and the little spike fake out low that we had prior to that. That comes in around 126.60. So 126.60, if we don't roll over here, 126.60, then 127, potentially areas where the price rolls back over and at least retests 125. But what we've got to consider is that scenario that I painted where suddenly some much rosier outlook appears, there is some magical solution to the Irish backstop, and we close a peak above 127, and we probably even break above this declining trend line up here. Quickly over to the euro sterling. Obviously it looks, it's a mirror image. This is the 1 hour chart. Here's how we broke up. The 90 level is a big round number, 91 being the top that we didn't quite get to. So you know, it could have been more extreme yesterday. This is the daily chart, and you can see the previous peak was 91. We didn't get to it, so we faltered a bit beforehand. Been quite a decent reversal. So we're looking for a bounce off 90, or if not, same plan again. Looking for other areas for the price to rebound. In this consolidation area after the initial break down here. And this, if I maybe I'll just move us to a 4 hour chart, you can see has been a sustained level of resistance around the 89.40 level that could be support if this uptrend is to continue. Otherwise, it's a drop lower, and we could be seeing substantial losses if something positive comes out of this whole Brexit process, and maybe this deal actually passes in the next few days. Doesn't look like it. We're expecting probably that another Parliament vote takes place in January rather than anytime soon. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. Bit of a longer one, but just covering all the potential levels here in the British pound. Good luck with trading the rest of the week. I suspect it will continue to be volatile. Cheers.